Hello and welcome to our channel. In this video, we will be discussing RAM, which is an essential component of your computer. If you're new to computers or just want to learn more about RAM, then you've come to the right place. We'll be explaining everything you need to know about RAM in simple terms, so even if you're a complete beginner, you'll be able to understand it. So what is RAM? RAM stands for Random Access Memory. It's a type of computer memory that the system uses to store data temporarily while the computer is running. Think of it as your computer's short-term memory. Imagine you're working on a project at a desk. The desk space you have available to spread out your materials and work on them represents RAM. When you're actively using certain books, papers, or tools related to your project, you keep them on the desk for easy access. This is similar to how RAM works in a computer. When you open a program or a file on your computer, the system puts the necessary data into the RAM so it can be quickly accessed whenever needed. For instance, let's say you're editing a photo. The photo editing software, along with the image file you're working on, is loaded into the RAM. This way, the software can quickly retrieve and modify the image data, allowing you to make changes smoothly and swiftly. RAM is super fast compared to other storage options like hard drives or SSDs. This speed allows the computer to access data quickly, which is crucial for running programs, multitasking, and performing various tasks without significant slowdowns. However, it's important to note that RAM is temporary memory. When the computer is turned off, everything in the RAM gets wiped out. That's why your computer saves important data from RAM onto long-term storage, like a hard drive, so it can remember it when you turn it on again. So, in essence, RAM in a computer serves as a workspace for the system to quickly access and work with data while it's actively running programs or performing tasks, akin to how a desk space is used while working on a project. Let's talk about types of RAM. There are 5 types of RAM. DRAM, Dynamic Random Access Memory, is one of the most common types of RAM used in computers. It works by storing each bit of data in a separate capacitor within an integrated circuit. Imagine DRAM as a desk where you write down notes. However, these notes fade quickly, so you need to refresh or rewrite them to retain the information. DDR, Double Data Rate, SDRAM is an evolution of DRAM, known for its higher data transfer rates in successive generations like DDR2, DDR3, DDR4, and DDR5. SRAM, Static Random Access Memory, is faster but more expensive than DRAM. It stores data using a flip-flop circuit, which doesn't require constant refreshing like DRAM. Think of SRAM as a small whiteboard where you write information, and it stays there until you erase it. SRAM is often used in CPU caches for faster data access, providing quick access to frequently used data. DDR-SDRAM, Double Data Rate Synchronous Dynamic RAM, is an evolution of Synchronous Dynamic RAM, SDRAM. It transfers data on both the rising and falling edges of the clock cycle, effectively doubling the data transfer rate. DDR-SDRAM is like having a large, faster whiteboard where you can write and organize more information at a quicker pace. Each new generation of DDR-SDRAM, like DDR2, DDR3, DDR4, and DDR5, offers increased speeds and efficiency compared to the previous one. VRAM, Video Random Access Memory, is a specialized type of RAM designed for graphics processing units, GPUs, in graphics cards. Consider VRAM as a separate workspace specifically dedicated to handling graphical tasks like rendering images, videos, and textures in games. It's optimized for rapid access to large amounts of graphical data. LPDDR, Low Power Double Data Rate SDRAM, is a type of RAM designed for low power consumption in mobile devices like smartphones and tablets. LPDDR, represented by versions like LPDDR2, LPDDR3, LPDDR4, and LPDDR5, is like having an energy-efficient but quick access area on a mobile device where data can be processed swiftly without draining the battery too much. Now let's talk about limitation of RAM. RAM has a finite capacity. The amount of data it can hold at any given time is limited by its size. Imagine your desk as the RAM space. If the desk is small and you have too many books, papers, and tools spread out, there comes a point where you can't fit any more items on the desk. Similarly, if a computer's RAM is limited, let's say 8 GB, and you're running multiple large programs or tasks that exceed this capacity, the system might slow down or struggle to handle additional processes efficiently. RAM is volatile memory, meaning it loses its data when the power is turned off. Think of a whiteboard where you jot down notes. If the whiteboard gets erased every time you leave the room, you'd lose your notes. Similarly, when the computer shuts down, everything in the RAM is wiped clean. That's why important data needs to be saved onto permanent storage like a hard drive or SSD. When RAM gets full, the computer relies more on slower storage options like hard drives or SSDs, leading to performance issues. Consider your desk full of papers and books, and you need more space to work. If the desk is cluttered, you'll have to start storing things in a filing cabinet, which takes longer to retrieve items. Similarly, when RAM is full, the computer uses a section of the hard drive as virtual memory, but accessing this virtual memory is much slower than accessing data stored in RAM. This can cause slowdowns and affect the overall performance of the system. Increasing RAM can be costly, and there might be limitations on how much you can upgrade depending on the system's architecture. If you want a larger desk space to work on more things simultaneously, you might need a bigger desk or workspace, which can be expensive. Similarly, upgrading RAM by adding more modules or increasing capacity might require spending more money. Additionally, some systems might have limitations on how much RAM can be installed or upgraded, impacting the upgrade potential. Thanks for tuning in. If you found this video helpful, please like and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this.